Hey, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's Mr. Allison coming to you from Metro United Karate. We are excited. We have some great news. Our governor is allowing us to open up at 25% occupancy starting tomorrow, Wednesday, September 9th. We haven't waited until the last minute to get ready for this. We've been planning and preparing since we've been closed to see what this new normal would look like for our martial arts classes. We are fresh off of an exciting summer camp that we operated with absolutely no illnesses to report. Then today kicked off our first day of our remote learning. So parents, if you have to work or you're working from home and you need to be productive and logging in and doing the kids' assignments is a bit much for you, you can take advantage of our virtual learning program. They're getting the social aspects in addition to the educational needs that they need, and you get an opportunity to break the monotony. But back to our evening martial arts classes. We're excited again. Classes resume tomorrow, Wednesday, September 9th, your regular schedules that you were used to. And right now we're going to go inside and we're going to take a look at some of the changes and what it is that you are to expect as parents and students in the Metro United Karate Evening Karate Program. All right, ladies and gentlemen, just like before, our students are being dropped off at the front door. They're coming in the front entry. To accommodate the requirements for our governor and having an occupancy of 25%, we are restricting our spectators from entering. So that means parents, when you drop your students off, they're going to come in. We want you to sit in the car. You can log on to our Facebook private members page and watch your student do class. But when they arrive, they're going to have their temperature checked. We'll give you the thumbs up if they're good to go for their temperature check. You can either sit in the front parking lot or park in the rear, whichever one is ideal for you. Knock out some studying, do some reading, watch their class, whatever it is you choose to do. We'll sanitize the students right here. They'll get their hand sanitizer, and then we are going to turn to our disinfecting check. We have a cool little mat for the students coming in with their outside shoes. So they'll step on this mat. It has a disinfectant at the bottom. It condenses, sinks down. They'll wipe their feet, move on to the next portion of the mat, wipe again, and then off to the brown mat. They'll wipe one more time before proceeding to the front desk to take their shoes off before entering the training floor. Now, when they're walking through that entire time, we have our antiseptic tank. So that tank will be on. It'll spray a gentle mist while they're going through that process, disinfecting. They'll be clean, and then they'll proceed with. Once their shoes are off, they'll proceed onto the mat, go right over to the same areas where our shoe cubbies are and our lockers, hang their coats up, place their gym bags over to the side, and get ready for class. We are asking that all students come in with their martial arts uniforms on. We are again reserving seating only for those students coming in with their parents on their introductory special. They're on their trial special. It's their parents' first time watching them for classes. They're making a decision if they're going to become members. Everyone else that has a membership, we want you to go ahead and watch the classes from outside. So if you're looking at the video now, you'll notice that the floor looks a little bit different. Each floor, each space is a red square that is its own 6-foot space. Okay, so your student will have their little own space to work out and train. There are 19 spots on the training floor for that purpose. The blue area is for our coaches to travel through to give encouragement to our team members, correct anything that needs to be worked on, and instruct classes. Now, we have a mask requirement or face covering requirement. We want our students to wear a mask. We provide them here at the studio if you need to purchase one, and or a face shield, whichever one feels most comfortable for you to work out and breathe. If we're taking advantage of the social distancing, they can have that mask off, but we would prefer that it is on. Anything that we do in close quarters, they will be required to get that and keep that mask on. So we're asking that they become accustomed to training with it by wearing the mask and or the face shield. We'll have the doors open, weather permitting, so that we get fresh air and a cross breeze coming in between the front and the back of the location, as well as the fans going. Entry into the studio will take place in the front of the building, but dismissal will happen in the rear of the location. All right, parents, many of you were familiar with the rear of the location due to our outdoor classes that we were operating during the time that we had to be closed. So coming in off of Middle Belt and taking Terrence, the rear of the location is where we want you to come to pick your students up at the end of class. You can form a little line, caravan right on through in, and come right along the back. You don't even have to park. You can occupy right along the side of these yellow pillars here and come to not the first, not the second, but the third door down on the end will be the release where we release the students out from their class. So at the conclusion of each class, the students will come out here. You can give us a line right there and don't even have to exit your car. Pick your student up, go right on out and exit through the front of the building on that end, push you right out on Middle Belt that way. So again, we're trying to reduce the amount of transmission and contact that we could potentially have with the virus. We'll dismiss the students from the rear of the location here. You'll circle right around and exit